everyone, and welcome to Lowwapanews, program made by Scouts for Scouts, right here in the Northeastern Pennsylvania Council. My name's Leo Kahagis, and welcome to all of our viewers from throughout Pennsylvania and across the country. On this week's episode, we'll be learning how to properly pack a backpack. Before that, though, let's check in with Lowwapanews meteorologist Dustin Etzel for this week's weather report.
Thank you, Leo. This weekend's weather looks mostly sunny, temperatures ranging from high 70s to low 80s. Remember, get out your fans, drink lots of water, be cool, and don't forget your mask. Back to you, Leo.
Thanks, Dustin. Going hiking and backpacking can be both fun and rewarding experiences. Knowing how to properly pack your backpack could make or break your trip. For more on that, we go to Lowwapanews correspondent Jacob Bianchi.
Hi everybody, I'm Jacob, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly pack your Boy Scout pack for an overnight hike or day trip. So, the first thing you're going to want to put in your bag is your sleeping bag. You're putting this at the bottom because it is one of the lightest things that will take up the most space, and it's also the last thing that you're going to need at night. So next, you're going to want to put in your clothes, specifically any clothes that you might need for the next day or for when you're sleeping. Next, you're going to pack your food, and finally, on top, you're going to put your heaviest items. These will be your cooking supplies and your mess kit. And that's everything that goes on the inside. Okay, next, on the outside, you're going to put, on top, you're going to put your toiletry bag and your first aid kit. And you're also going to want to put in anything else that you might need in an emergency, so matches and paracord. In the side pocket of your pack, you're going to want to put anything that you may need while you're hiking. So this can include snacks, a flashlight, or a pocket knife. And you're going to make sure that you put lots of water in your pack. You want to pack extra than what you even think you might need. So the last thing you're going to put on is your tent. And we're going to be putting this on last because this is the heaviest item that'll go on your pack. And putting it closer to the bottom of the pack because it'll lower your center of gravity and it'll make it easier to hike on rough terrain. This is just going to be a general packing video, so you're going to want to make sure that you check the weather before you go on your hike. And if it's going to be raining, you pack your rain gear, or if it's going to be snowing, you pack extra warm clothes and bigger boots. All right. Have fun hiking, guys.
Thanks, Jacob. Today on another edition of Goat Talk, we're going to be going over a very serious and important question. Have you ever wanted to go out for a nice day on the water and bring your goats, but you really couldn't find somebody to sit them for the day? Well, here's your answer. Today, we're going to be talking about boating with goats. So this is my assistant Luna right here. She's one of the youngest correspondents for Lowwapanews, and she's going to show you that when you're boating, you want to remember to keep your goat right at the front of your boat, okay? That'll even out the balance like so. And you want to make sure that if you have two goats, that you want to keep one in the boat and one on the shore to be a lifeguard or a lookout. That's very important because when it comes to goat rescues, goats are really the best at doing it themselves. That'll do it for, hey, where are you guys going? All right, well, remember, always wear a life jacket when you're goating and boating. Up next, let's go over for the Scoutmaster's Minute with Mr. Morgan. Hey!
Thanks, Leo. Hi, I'm Ken Morgan, and I'm the Scoutmaster of Troop 16 in Scranton, Pennsylvania. At each of our Scout meetings, we promise that on my honor, I will do my best. I'll do my best to God and my country. I'll do my best to live by the Scout law. And I'll do my best to help others keep ourselves physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. But what does it mean to do your best? Does it guarantee success in whatever task we're trying to accomplish? Or does it mean that if you fail, then clearly you must not have done your best that day? My thought is that neither of those is true. In fact, it's quite possible to do your best at something and still fail. Each day I do my best to be cheerful, but some days that's just not possible. Other days, I do my best to help other people at all times and succeed in providing much needed service to my community. Even if you have done your best, can you still do better? The answer, I think, is yes. Remember the first time you learned a new skill? Maybe it was tying a knot or using a compass, or you ran a mile as you worked towards your tenderfoot rank. I believe you did your best, yet perhaps you weren't able to tie the knot or find the correct bearing, or possibly you couldn't even finish the mile run. But your best is not static. Your best today is not what your best tomorrow will be. As we practice and learn, your best becomes better. Before long, you've tied the knot and probably even taught it to others. You found your bearing and led your patrol on your hike. And not only did you finish the mile, but each time you ran, you got a little bit faster. Finally, and probably most importantly, we promise to do my best, not your senior patrol leader's best, or scoutmaster, or your lodge chief's best. Never compare what your best is to someone else, unless perhaps something to strive for. Your best is just that, yours. Have you done your best?
Thank you very much, Mr. Morgan. That's the end of another episode of Lowwapanews. Make sure to tune in next time for a special edition filmed entirely at Goose Pond Scout Reservation. Until then, this has been Leo Cahages reminding you to keep on scouting.